Welcome to TCM Classics. Today I'm going to be showing you a technique that I learned a long time ago. In short, I'm going to be taking the largest wrinkles that I have on my face, as well as my smile lines and my smoker line above my upper left lip, and I am going to be using a weaving technique with smaller, thinner needles. So what's interesting about these needles is that the first time I ever saw them being used was actually in 2013, my first year of Chinese medicine school, and I ended up volunteering for summer clinic, probably because I knew we were going to have to just jump straight into clinic the next year, so I wanted to be prepared. And in that summer clinic, I was shadowing a woman who ended up doing scar tissue rejuvenation therapy using these exact needles. And she used the same technique. I think it was a woman's C-section, and she had some like scarring on her lower abdomen, and basically she just took the needles and weaved them through and had me do it. And that's why I remember it, is she was just like, do it. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so, like obviously that's how we learn the best, right? But that was the first time I was ever exposed to these needles. And I later learned how to use them in this way in facial rejuvenation class with one of my teachers who was lovely. And we learned a lot in that class. And it stuck with me. I was frequently using this technique when I was in school, and then I probably stopped using it for many, many years. I haven't done this technique that I'm showing you in maybe like 5 or 6 years, but I did it on and off before that for years, and it really does work. So I am excited to kind of take you along my journey of doing it over the next 10 weeks and show you my results and see if it's something you would be interested in. Here I just washed my hands, and I'm going to be taking my needles out. And I didn't go over like the point location and all that because they're really just needles along the lines. And the technique is you're just weaving it along you're taking the wrinkle and you're weaving it. And sometimes there's blood, that's okay. You want to see redness a little bit to know that it did some work. Obviously you don't want to be like having tons of blood coming out of your face, but a little bit is fine. I didn't have much because I did just have my lady time last week, so I am fairly blood deficient right now. And here are the results. So in Chinese medicine, our kidneys govern our birth, growth, and development. And as we age, our kidney energy does decrease, and so does our qi, blood, and body fluids. And our wrinkles are generally formed from a qi and blood deficiency, especially qi deficiency in those specific areas. And over time, as we age and that decreases, we're going to see signs of it. And that's when our wrinkles show. So it is important to note that this technique doesn't completely eliminate your wrinkles altogether, but it does slow the progression of their progression, and also of, it does eliminate and decrease like the depth. I've noticed when I was doing it more frequently in the past that the lines would actually become less deep and thinner. So the line, if I weaved sometimes I used to weave like almost like 15 needles along one forehead wrinkle, like back in the day. And, you take them out and you'd see it would just be like a line, like a pencil line, as opposed to an actual deep wrinkle. And so you really do see immediate results from just like a few sessions when you're, it's not eliminating it completely like Botox, but it is definitely, it's basically doing the opposite of Botox. It's bringing qi and blood to that area, as opposed to sort of like deadening it and eliminating any qi and blood from getting to that area. And that is why it is good to use it between Botox sessions if you are doing that, to kind of help the qi and blood get to that area in between doing your sessions where you're obviously doing the opposite of that. But like I said in the previous video, make sure to talk to your person who's doing your Botox or filler if you do and consult a Chinese medicine doctor to see how long between treatments you should wait in order to do facial rejuvenation acupuncture. And yeah. So facial rejuvenation acupuncture stimulates collagen and elastin production, which fills in the fine lines, reduces wrinkles, and lifts sagging skin, particularly around the jawline and cheeks. And it improves the complexion and texture by increasing blood flow and circulation, oxygenating the skin, resulting in improved tone, brightness, and reduced pores. And it also reduces puffiness and drainage, and it promotes lymphatic drainage, which helps to decrease facial swelling and reduce under eye bags. I find it just sort of makes my eyes look really like bright and sparkly and like alive and just happy also. And yeah, it can help manage acne, reduce inflammation, and minimize the appearance of scarring from that. It can also, and like how it works is it's like micro trauma. And also there's the motor points that I showed in the last video, and it just increases circulation. Like I said, increasing qi and blood circulation to those areas that need it the most, and oxygen flow to the skin, encouraging cell turnover. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening or whatever it is for you. And if you could please subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be so greatly appreciated. I'm hoping to get to 500 subscribers by the end of March. I know I have a long way to go, but every person counts.